No puppy fucking. Alright.
Dude. There's a form of sex, I guess. But no penetration. I had this when I got to the Philippines when I was like, the time when I was like 20, 21. I had this really bad case, and I never had it before because I never had a topic of like jock itch, you know what I mean? Like fucking really bad fucking jock itch, and I was just fucking bummed, and I was embarrassed, of course, at that age, right? And my friends were just like, I'm just like, yeah, where's there like pharmacy or something? I go to this place, and it was like, it's like one of those Chinese pharmacies, you know, has like back then anyway, they had like all kinds of like little things that were in bottles that were just labeled in Chinese. I'm like, oh, okay. And but I was embarrassed to tell him that it was on my crotch, so I told the guy it was on my feet because I figured athlete's foot, crotch, rod, same thing. So the guy gets into this stuff, and it's like this brown liquid, like watery brown liquid, in like a little plastic bottle, like with Chinese writing. I'm like, oh, okay. And then he kind of explains like, wipe it on your foot after bath or something. All right. So and then took a bath, and then like started just wiping the stuff around like the crotch and stuff, and like it took like. It was really weird because like it wasn't like gradual. It's like somebody flipped the switch and suddenly like my fucking crotch is burning like a motherfucker. Like, yeah, shit. And I'm fucking these Filipino bathrooms, like they it's kind of like in Indonesia, the mandi style, and so I'm scooping water out of my guts and hopping around and like once it stopped burning, it was fucking raw. I'm like motherfucker. So. And then it took about a week before it was like kind of like not tender anymore, but and I thought like maybe this will kill it anyway, right? But fucking shit came out. I'm like, fine. Right? Maybe 2 weeks later, I was just like back to square one, and now, but the worst part is just like you just got to scratch. It's so bad you have to scratch and that you know. And like the scratching feels so good, it's hard to stop. So you're sitting there like trying to like scratch on the fly, and every time I'm like, I can't remember what it was called in Tagalog. I used to remember the word. Anyway, so this friend of mine is like, he's like, hey, I'm gonna tell you something, and you go, there's just like this Filipino guy is from like Masbate, this smaller island south of the mainland or so, and he's like my dog just had puppies, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool. And he's just like, you can come over, it's not a problem. And it's like, what are you talking about? And he's just like, the puppies, like, they'll cure that. I'm like, what? And like he's looking at me like why is he playing dumb? Like he's just as perplexed as like as I am. Like why is he playing stupid? And I'm just like. I don't know what you mean, and he's just like, oh, okay, so come here, come to my house, and like, so he goes to his house and like, kind of like explains something to his mother, and then she laughs, and then he goes like, come on upstairs, and he go upstairs, and he had his like younger brothers like carry these puppies up to the top floor, and then I'm like, okay. And he's like, take your pants off. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, just take your pants off and sit down on the floor. The puppies will lick you wherever it itches, and it'll go right away. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I was desperate, dude. I was so desperate. Like at that point, I would try anything because it's just so bad. I'm like thinking, okay, I'm gonna try this. So, like, I started taking my pants down. My friend's just standing there, and it's this room with a door to it, and I'm just like, go outside. You can't watch, right? And he's just like, why not? I'm like, come on, go outside. So the guy goes outside and gives me a look like, oh, what's his problem? And there was like one of those little hook locks on the door. I like locked the door and took my boxers down and sat down on the floor, and like just like you said, like the puppies just came right up, man, and like you know, started sniffing at first and licking, and I was just like, and there was like a lot of them, like maybe it was like 8 of them or something, and I'm just
I knew there was puppy fucking. Yeah.
and I was just like, oh man, I'm just kind of sitting there like, oh shit, like it just felt so amazing, right? And so and I'm just laying there, just like I couldn't sit up anymore. Just like laying back, like, ah, fuck, this is so fucking amazing. And these puppies are just like licking around, like they're crossing their nuts, right?
This shit sells.
Huh?
Yeah, this shit sells.
And I'm just like, you know, I'm just like I don't know how to explain it. It's just so amazing.
Puppy tongue, that's like.
And like my friend had told me beforehand, like when I asked him before I started, like how long did you do it? So he said, oh, just a few minutes is enough. And I guess I'd been in there long enough. He's like kind of hitting on the door. He's like, you know, hey, like he just asked me like is it cool? You there? And are you still there? Like you know, time's up sort of deal. I remember just laying there going like, no, the time's not up. Like it was that fucking amazing. But finally, like okay, I went ahead and I put my boxers back on, let him in, and like we did that. It was like in the morning. It's the craziest fucking thing.
If you'd let him stay, dude, your time wouldn't have been up.
By evening, it was like clearing up. Next day, it was gone. And he didn't come back for like years.
We should market that.
Didn't come back for like years.
Puppy tongue, yeah. Exactly.
That is amazing.
I learned a lot of shit when I was in the Philippines, when I was that age, when I was young. I learned a lot of crazy shit. I don't know if it's still like that, because I haven't been there in so long.
You don't think puppy therapy works anymore?
I just don't think they practice it anymore. You know, it's just kind of like one of those weird folk remedies, things that'll go away, because like...
Did you see some of that shit in that Guatemalan store today? Come on.
That's religious, dude. That's not the thing.
You don't think this is religious?
I guarantee you, in that Guatemalan farmacia, there is nothing for a crotch shot. I can guarantee you. Everything in there is stuff like, you know, make her fall in love with me, make him fall in love with me, or you know, make my enemy fucking choke to death. That kind of shit.
No, the fresh puppy tongues.
Well, there might be some ingredients. I doubt it though. It's gonna be like a lot. It's gonna be less exotic shit, right? They may say on the label it's puppy tongue.
Cat tongues.
Cat tongue.
Yeah.
That'd be a rough.
I could say that.
Puppy tongue.
I'd take a leap.
Yeah.